Hey everyone. I received a couple of comments where people are just now starting out and trying art journaling. Now I know when I first started art journaling, I could not afford a ton of things. Here's what I used. These are like, I made my own inks with these. They work like watercolors. They're really fun. So I figured, let's try it. Now they will react. Let me find a spare page here. And all I did was buy, watercolor paper from Walmart and made my own little art journal. Now it is gessoed. That way it moves a little better. It just doesn't soak straight into the paper. So let's have some fun. All right, let's see. Am I close enough? Because I'm only going to do this page. My favorite gesso for when I do stuff like this is a clear gesso. Art Basics. I get this from Amazon, 8.5 fluid ounces. It's pretty inexpensive. But you can also, I guess, get it at the hobby stores, like Hobby Lobby or Michael's. But let's see how well these do. Now, let me put a paper towel. I'm going to put a paper towel down on here because they run. But that's the point of it. So I'll add a little bit of water and I'll go with a green. And I'll just shake it out a little bit. If it wants to, play nice. And then I'll add some of the blue. Let me move these out of the way. And then I'll hit it with some more water. And if I want, I can be even so bold as to grab an old paintbrush and help things move a little bit. I can tilt it. I can run it. And if I want, I have some white paint. I can even add that in there. That looks pretty neat. I like that a lot. But let's move it around. Let's change its composition. Because it does lighten up, but since I added the white paint into it, we'll see. But what I'm explaining here is, this is food color. Food color. Cheap. Let me dry this. We'll be right back. Okay, now that that's dry, let's see what happens when we add a stamp. I have these stamps from Dollar Tree. And I think I'll stamp this one and the Be Brave. Let me get, there it is. My Stays On ink. And if you don't have Stays On ink, use black paint. Alright, let me make sure I have it in frame. Put these where they are out of my way. And these are good stamps. But they're stuck to the cardboard. There's not another layer of plastic. There's only one. But that's okay because this is shiny anyway, but I don't know how long it'd stay shiny, but we'll see. And I'm just gonna run it across my hand because if it's a brand new stamp, it won't hold the ink very well. All right. Let's see. I'll just stamp this. Now this is very reactive, I will tell you that. So let's put this here. I'm gonna hold it down for a minute. And I'll leave that on there while I get my word. And I'll do that. And I just have a piece of plastic here that I'll use for that. One more press and I'll pull it up. Yeah, see, that didn't happen so well. But that's all right. We'll do it again. Wonder what's underneath it. No, there's nothing underneath it. That's all right. So and press it down better. There, that's better. It's a little off, but oh well. It's not the end of the world. At least not for me. And there's our word. I'll just put it right there. Press that down. That works good. Right, and then I can just clean this off on the other side. And I'm going to put this back because I know if I know me, I know I'll lose it. And this is just to test using the food coloring. Anyway, so let's see what happens when we add some paint to this so that we can paint it better. So I have white paint. Now I know it's going to react to it. Maybe I should try to pick up the color first. Let's try that. Let's see how that works. Just grab an old paintbrush. Get as much water out of it as we can. We just want a little bit, not too much. And we'll wet this and pick it up. Perfect. See? Gets it right up. So we'll do the same with this feather. All good. Pick it up. I like that. Let's do a little bit of this. Lighten this up. I like that. Let's see. Do some splashes. Perfect. Look at that. Food coloring. Done with food coloring. I really like this too because if I wanted to, I could keep going. Like this one has purple, pink, green, and blue. I want to add a little tiny bit of pink. So I have this piece of what was left over from another art project, and I think I'll just clean it off. And I'll put a dab of pink. Now, I'll wet my brush. I'll put a little water. See how this is already starting to react? Well, that's not very pink. That's kind of like red. Pick it up. Let's see. There we go. And I'll just put a little bit of difference in here. I'll add some more water to this because I don't want it to be too crazy. I just wanted a little bit of difference. And just move it around a little bit. Don't want it to do that, so I'll stop it there. And I got a water splash, so let me dry this. We'll be right back. All right, so let's see what happens when we add some white paint to this. It could be good, it could be bad. Ooh, that's icky. All right. So I have this very old little tiny paintbrush. I need to get whatever that is out of my paint. And let's see. Just to add some dimension to our leaves. And it does bleed some, but that's okay. We kind of figured that it would, because it is just watercolors. There's nothing permanent about it. Not watercolors, but food coloring. But I mean, I could sit here and do that. It's food coloring. I couldn't afford certain art supplies at the time. So, and I lived out in the middle of nowhere at the time. So I made do with what I had. And I found out that food coloring I could get at my grocery store. And it was fairly cheap. So let's add some water to the white paint, because we can do white splashes. We could even do black splashes. We'll do black splashes first. I know, another long video. Oh well. We're having fun. We're learning. We're playing. You know? I'm just letting you see that if you don't have a lot, you can still do art journaling. Like I said, I ordered from Walmart back when I lived way out in the country. They have the Canton mixed media books. Sorry about that. They have watercolor paper pads. We would go to Walmart once or twice a month to the next city over and get groceries and staples and things like that. So I would grab up stuff that I could get at Walmart. Now, let's add some black splashes. There we go. Okay. And I know black splashes are going to go everywhere. So, they do. They always do on me. So I'm just going to Put that up there. Grab this. There we go. That is using food coloring. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, leave me a comment and I will try to answer them to the best of my knowledge. And always remember, be brave. And there we go. And that's two. There we go. Thanks for watching. Like I said, like and subscribe. Bye for now.